Hi, I'm Angie Meadors, and today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about spurs. A spur can be a really big help, or it can be a really big problem. I see a lot of times at the barrel races, I'll go and watch, and you'll see a girl with spurs on, and she's not, doesn't really use them effectively. I just want to make a point today to share with that. A spur, like I said, it can help you a lot and it can do a lot of things, but it can also ruin a horse and make them not like their job at all. The spur to me is an extension of my heel, and it's just to where, I don't have to move my leg as much. I mean, I can just touch this mare just a little, and she feels that. And so I can move her around and do different things by just a simple touch. During our run, I see, horses or girls that, their legs are coming out this far and they're just jamming it into the horse's ribs. And a lot of times I'll watch a horse and I feel like you'll see that horse and that horse's tail is just a ringing, and, they're actually slowing down versus running faster. So my theory is on a spur is use them effectively. If you can't use them right, then don't use them at all, because it can ruin your horse. It can make your horse hate his job. And I use this just like on me. If I have somebody, if I'm running and I have somebody jabbing me in the side, I'm probably going to be like, hurting and not really running as hard as I can. Now, I do think that a horse, you can surprise them with them and urge them, and it will make them run faster. But I don't think kicking the air out of them and jabbing them, when you shouldn't be, is going to help. I do think using a spur, I use them on almost every one of my horses, and I love riding with spurs, but I do believe that you need to know how to use them correctly or don't use them at all. You don't want to be spurring them back here in the flanks. I see a lot of girls when they leave the barrel, they're up and their hands and their bodies lean forward. Well, their spur and their feet are right back here, and it's kicking that horse right in the flank. And that's not comfortable, and for the horse. So I believe if you can't sit in the middle of your saddle and keep your legs and be conscious of your legs and where your feet are, and where you're spurring the horse, then the spurs are actually, doing you more damage than good. Another thing that I was going to add to the spur thing is, when I leave a barrel and I want my horse to get across the pen and really, run as hard as she can, instead of actually having to bring my leg out and just really spur the horse, I can make this horse, just with little bit of movement with my spurs, I can make her go and react to my feet. I just wanted to show you that, just so you know that you can use your spur and be effective in just using it in a small, correct ways to where your horse can feel it and can move and will move. It's probably faster if you're just touching them and urging them to go forward instead of just jabbing them to where it actually hurts and is painful. I think that a horse will run faster and try harder for you and like his job better if you're urging them and using your spurs correctly versus hurting them to be effective.